Oh, yeah. Okay. I think we're good to go. Okay. Oh, there's that too. How you doing, buddy? Okay. Okay. Just gotta get back to business. Doing well. How about to eat ice cream for cream? I'm sorry, what? Oh, about to eat ice cream for cream. Sorry, what? I mean, not to like get too much in your personal life, but excuse me, what the fuck? Look, man, what you do for dessert?
Wolf Art said, "Hello, I am doubling. I do art while I watch you do art."
Doubling? Is that what that's called? How you doing, Leo Queen? Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Bam. And never, hello. One of my many primary lurkers. What is up? How's the day treating y'all? How's y'all's Thursdays, man? I am vibing while the plumber people do their business today. In fact, I have them on camera right now so I can monitor their proggy. I unfortunately cannot use the restroom because the water is out. It reminds me very much of the time when we had no water running in the house for over a month, I think. Needless to say, it's a very sore moment of history here, and emotions are high. So I'm also here to stream as an escape from the bullshit that's happening right now. When you do something while someone else is doing something. I thought that was called co-working, not doubling. It's like, I'm gonna do a thing while you work. It's like, work with me. We work together. Well. That's what happened to Timmy. And he never got out again. Damn. I played some mini golf today and now I'm dealing with a mic. Oh no. Mini golf, big headache. Not to make light of it, but that's my humor. Taking the dark times and igniting them with the light of a nuclear bomb. I'm used to your humor by now? Well, I'd hope so. Given that you stuck around
Solari
this long.
171 said Ceruli.
Wait, what? Oh, Solari, hey, it's been a minute. How have you been? Hello. Alright, beans for everybody who's joined. Never, Solari, Wolf, Danny, Avtu, Shimmer, Leo Queen, and any of my lurkers out there. Thank you for being a part of the stream. You get the beans. Hello, hello. As you can clearly see, it's Wade. Yawns already, man. It's a bitch. How are you? I've had better days. It started off alright, and I had some, like, what I thought was just gonna be a basic day of, like, resting and getting some certain shit done around the house turned into an emotional time bomb. So, that's how I'm doing. How you doing? And Gypsy Mama, hello. Pocket Shark, what up? Pocket Shark, welcome to the sub crew for 16 months.
Found a button Cerulikat shrub.
Yay, 2 months away from your next sub badge. In fact, it's the first one where you start turning into a butt cake. Welcome aboard. Beans, this is your last Kazoo sub badge, and then you start transforming. I wonder what you can transform to after that. Should I start making like little ukuleles? I don't know. I'm like trying to think of like a symbol that'll work. And how's it go, Pitty? I don't know what the hell's going on. I was totally fine until I started streaming. And then suddenly my body's just like, time to sleep. And I'm like, bitch. Like, I literally was totally fine until now. So stupid. Hey, yo, butt cakes. I'm early for once. You are Whimsy. Great to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hello, everyone. I hope y'all are vibing. Right now, we're just getting the foundations of a new Wode emote going. Just talking about right here. God damn it, I hate this. I hate this so fucking much. Not the stream or any of y'all, it's just like being completely fine, and then like the moment I start like the camera rolling and the lights on and everything else is just like bleh. Shut the fuck up. Anyway. Okay. I should add arms. I don't know. Most of the ones I've seen don't really use arms, but I could add them if I absolutely need to add them. Hey, Lane M, how you doing? It's Tiny Bubbles. Twitch is being dumb for you today? Oh. Well, I hope it starts treating you right soon. Sorry I didn't notice until now, but if you're still on the YouTube side, Tiny Bubbles, well, enjoy your time. You get, like... Also, if you ever need to get my attention on YouTube, don't be afraid to use the emote thing on the bottom where it makes things float. Like this. Like do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, because I'll see it in the corner of my eye and I'll be like, what the hell's that? And then I'll look and I'll be like, ah. Yeah, I try to like let people know that it exists. Okay, noted. Yeah. Like if it's like, hey, Cerulikat, like pay attention to this one thing I just said, and I'm like, as long as you're not obnoxious about it, and most people really aren't. A lot of people kind of just like are pretty nice and chill on the YouTube side, so you know, I'm not too afraid of you abusing that, because no one really has. Body, why? Body, why? Why now do you decide that, hey, it's time to get snoozy? I literally was walking around like getting like water, putting my plate away, all that shit. And after that it was just like, well, you know what's a good time for? Man, these guys... So we found out the reason why my hey Grubby, great to see you. Beans for everybody who I haven't beansed yet. So the reason why the plumbers are out here today right now is because the reason for the pipes going when the water's running is apparently the pressure regulator valve is dying. It's no longer able to regulate the pressure and needs to be replaced, and it's not cheap to do it. And everything sucks, and the water's off, and yay. Yeah. So I believe my brother just left to go use a restroom at the store because he wasn't able to at home, and I know he probably needed to go. And I bet he was hoping that the plumbers would be done before he got home, which they aren't, and so he's not really happy about that. And yeah, he's not it turns out, I hope so too. All I can tell you, chat, is it's expensive and no one's happy right now. Everyone is just upset to get. So, I'm just gonna bury my head in some work and chill out with all y'all. I don't think it's plural, wolf. Yeah. Is, for anyone wondering, we're just trying to get Wade to drive, and yeah. Erratically, Wade. Sus. Check your sussing today. This one's gonna be animated, or no, just curious. If you ever see me using this program, it's gonna be animated. I do not do like static art in this medium, or using this program. And it's very distinct from Clip Studio and Photoshop, so. Also, it says in the title, animated emote for Wade. So, a few clues to let you know how this is gonna go. Yes. I'm not paying as much attention. Migraines are the suck. Very fair. Alright. Boo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, let's see how this looks. Like brother's home. Oh, hey, Ryu gifting us sub too. Never forget that you're subbed. Welcome to the sub crew. Enjoy those emotes, spread that love across the universe. Thank you, Ryu, for supporting the channel. You're amazing. And I hope you're all having a good day. I don't think anyone's ever used that. Oh, I need to turn that back on. Heads. There we go. Hell Story, what up? Welcome. Alright. I just realized something I wanted to do. So I wanted it to be kind of like shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle. Are those classes, guys? That's weird. I'm guessing this class. Kind of looks strangely dark. But the sun's like shining in the distance, so it's like contrast. Looks weird. Anyway, it's like when half the sky is raining and you're on the edge of a storm. Okay. Just stopping because I'm getting rushed for dinner. Yeah. Get your dinner. You don't need more BS in your world. You? Oh, hey, Cosmic. What up? How you
When's
doing?
the last time you blinked?
Truly, chat. When indeed. Actually, let's bring this down. Display. Hey, yo. We got the basic. Okay, let me see how this... Oscillations are the right amount of harmonic I'm looking for. Like it stalls for a second. Oh, it just stays in it. Yeah? Right. Hold on. You're on the phone now. I say I am so tired today. This can be our bell. What? Bong. Alright, so left, right, left. Look at it stalls.
Ads over. Yay.
That's weird. Hold on. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, I see. It's sharp on that one for some reason. And then it doesn't exist on this one. Alright. Hopefully that gets rid of the jarringness. There we go. Hello, crocheting and avoiding temptation of smoked blue cheese in the fridge. Damn. Avoiding the cheese. Okay, that's a good harmonic. I like it. And then we're gonna have it jar to the left on this one, and it'll hold. I say maybe for like a few seconds, and then harmonic, and then jar to the right. And I don't know. We'll work on. Actually, probably if I take away... I don't know. Actually, guess we just have to pace it out to find out. It's gonna be the way this goes down. Yep. Boo-boo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. They sure made a big hole in our front yard. What am I doing? That's what. car left. On triple wheel to the left. Yeah. Oh. Hold it there. Do. And then go back to if I have it I think it's about to continue. I don't know. Y'all vibing? Getting your vibe on? We are here to vibe and ride the lightning. Oh yeah. 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 Dance. Dogs have been barking all fucking day too, because everyone's an intruder today. Thanks to all the people that have been coming by. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I guess I wouldn't be able to do that. Well, thank you for vibing with me as I work through my biz. Yeah. If it makes it funny better, I'm working right with you. But you're actually at work right now. It's nice to have people who are making a height chart for my art fight OCs. Nice. Figure out I'm drawing too. Nice. Okay. Maybe I should have figured it. Okay, maybe I should have figured that out before I started doing this shit. I'm an idiot. Okay, hold on. Yeah, 1, 2, right. This is gonna be such a funny mode. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. I just have to get the timing of it right. So right now I'm get to these two. Oh shit, bros! Rose! Rose gifting 5 gifted subs to the community. Tier 1s. Welcome aboard, Cole McGill or Coy McGill, Dubdemo, Hyapixel, The Test Game, and ArcBox03. Welcome to the sub crew. Enjoy those emotes, spread that love across the universe. Be sure to thank Rose for the amazing support. And thank you for starting the channel. How you doing, Lulu? Welcome to the stream. Everyone aboard gets the beans. Feather Touch, Rose, Lulu, hello. Remember to sip these in self-care. Yeah, do that. Yeah. Oh yeah. What you gonna do when you go for a mix through? Ooh, just finished some Jackie ice cream. I'm enjoying some tea. I had some tea. Sorry. I'm kind of gassy apparently. Okay. Hello. Hello, how you doing? Hello, how you doing? Just trying to figure out. I got told yesterday I would need to go on anti-inflammatories, or however it's spelled, due to my spine being slightly twisted due to the left. Ow. My only response was, no wonder my back hurt. So it's not like straight, it actually, like, as it goes up, it like slightly rotates to the left. Oh god. And then your body musculature is like trying to aim you forward, so you're kind of like pronated in a way. Like your hips are wanting to go this way, your shoulders are going this way. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, that sounds painful, alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess it would be 2 out of base. Yeah, it has a rotated left, and my left leg is 1.5 inches shorter than my right leg. Damn, 1.5 inches. Oh. So not only is it like rotated, your hips are like cambered over. Yeah, that is a lot. That's like wearing one shoe less on your body. That's nuts. Hold on. I was trying to listen in on the update from the former. Hopefully they're wrapping up. How you doing, Curls? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Enjoy some beans. Stream beans. Okay. So, one attack right, and then get at least like 2 off. Right, and then here we go. I am not adorable? Sure you are. You know how there's like a Build-A-Bear? Well, there's a Build-A-Mod, and I think you're one of the snuggly things they can assemble inside. So I guess that would be kind of strange. One of the guys up there wasn't listening to me when I told him all the issues are from my knees not being formed correctly, but the actual doctor heard me, and I'm glad the the doctor heard you. Like, at the end of the day, them listening to your problems is huge, so. And that means that's the first step on getting proper help for whatever it is you're dealing with, which I guess is spinal twisting and listing. Stretches that'll help. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, kind of have to like untighten some muscles that are working overtime, trying to get your body to uncattywampus itself. Hey, how you doing, Johnny Ward? By the way, 1, 2, 3, 39 plus 8 equals 47. I would assume. It's good to have you all here. The first dude pissed me off because he mansplained to me about my knees really hurting from my hips being out of place and was on the verge of yelling at him. I kept my composure though. Yeah, I mean, it's all about like, I'm a doctor. I think I know what your problem is, you know? And it's being a woman. And they're like, you motherfucker. Always being so dramatic, these women are, says the doctor. And then you're all pissed. Can I fit in more wobbles? I'm sorry that happened to you. Like, I get it, you got a degree, but bro, I've lived in this body for my whole life. Yeah, it's like, I know my lived experience, so shut the fuck up and listen up. I get that, right? I've had to deal with so many people like that before. Yeah, you gotta advocate for yourself, like, hugely. If you don't, man. It's a bench, to say the least. Okay, I'm trying to think. Forever thankful, somehow locked out on my own physicians. Yeah, we know you have the good ones. Alright, let's see here. Let's make room for... There's no room. There's no room. Good news, they said hopefully in about 10 weeks my back should be normal. Alright. Well, I hope it is. Because again, that sounds ouchy. I don't know why all of them act like that. It's weird to me. It's ego, baby. And the dynamic of like gendered roles and shit like that. I don't know. There's a culture of it, you know. Honestly, I've even had women doctors tell me that. I don't know what I'm talking about. One called me fat after I lost 100 pounds on my own without any doctor's help. Yeah, I've read many an article of how, like, weight shouldn't be, like, the one thing that every doctor needs to look at for health. But sadly, it usually is. It's just like, hey, did you know, like, you'd be so much better off if you weren't, like, this many pounds. It's a weird thing in some of them, yeah. Oreos, huh? I see, I see. Rhea with the Oreos, Rhea with the Oreos. She's coming in with the frickin' mother Oreos. Gonna put some cream in your face. Inside a cookie. Eat that cookie. Yum yum. What? Oreos. Twist down cookies and cream ice cream. What? It's gonna be delicious. My pain is better with 50 pounds extra than when it was at its worst. Funnily enough, the weight wasn't the problem, like I told them. Yeah. But it's like, to them it's the light flashing red in their eyes, so it's like, well, if we can tackle this, then everything falls into place, and I don't have to do as much work. I feel for these guys working out there in the 91-degree weather. Actually, how hot is it right now? And the humidity is what? What's the heat index?
Dealing
93?
disarray said greetings, everyone.
Humidity
Greetings,
at 56. So it's not
Cerulikat.
terrible. Could be worse. But 90 degrees is 90 degrees. How you doing, double dealing? Beans for ye. Just trying to work out the timing of this. Actually kind of goes to the beat. In steer, in steer, in steer, in steer, in steer. My weight makes my issues worse, but it's not primarily has caused them, which all of my docs have said, thankfully. Moth? Oh, there's a moth in her room. Danny doesn't like moths. Cheeked up moth, big cheeked up moth. It's time to draw a cheeked up moth for the chat. Four moths? Oh my god. Did you suddenly decide to open a moth array you? I know, it was like oh my gosh, yeah. Triple D. Do, 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 do. moth out on a Tuesday night. I cheeked up writing weed. Something like that. Here we go. Cheek. Guess if it was looking this way, it's continuing to be hard. Whoops. There you go. And then it goes for a ride. Whee! Dancing moth. Screw it, I'm making cocoa. Do it. The fact that it's like working to the beat. You put cheeks on that moth? No. What makes you say that? Wanna get some action with those cheeks? No, I do need to like move it farther out so it doesn't get caught into the capture. Alright. Yeah. Moth is having a party. Alright. Focus on that structure. I need to pick up this timing. All I have are not enough frames. That's I got fucking well, I can't really do anything with that unless I change the parameters of the I kind of want to do that. Let me see. I mean, let me just try it. Let me just try it. One way to figure it out is to do the damn thing. Shaking it up on a Thursday night. Pair of each. That's right. We want that again. Parameters are all at the appropriate values so as to establish a proper baseline. Okay. Oh, good thing I did because the last one didn't have it. Good. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that feels good. Actually, now it's more on beat than it was before. Oh, never mind. was on there for a second. I do like the... You know what? I like this so much that I'm going to put one moth on each side as to mirror the fantasticalness of Danny's moths. There we go. Go. Perfect.
Someone poke Jay to see if they're awake.
Just in time for ads, I guess. Perfect. Okay, but that's only part of the equation. I also need to work in some rust. Back upstairs with Coco. Nice. Safe travels, Lulu. Gotta go to the store, leaving my computer on. Okay. Be careful out there. There's Walmart creatures crawling about. Scary Walmart creatures? Yeah, gotta watch out, man. Fucking wild out there. Always asking you where the pizza rolls are. Where the manager is.
Ads over. Yay.
Yay. Oh no. My knee decided to twist wrong before going up the stairs. It's aching out. One thing I've learned is to always have, like, as you get older, not having your knees aligned in the direction that you want to walk is no longer an option. Like, I remember being able to, like, fancy step and, like, kind of, like, angle my foot before I pivoted my hips and my shoulders. So nowadays, you just have to be like, okay, walk, 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 rotate, walk, 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 rotate. You know, like, you can't just go like, and twist and Yeah, you gotta just like, we're turning, we're pivoting, like not even mid-step. You have to like step, 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 rotate, step, 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 rotate. You know, you gotta start moving more like a robot because your knees will no longer oblige you being like cavalier about your wanderings. Yeah, that was good. Just like, oh my god, the moths. The moths go burr. Exactly, I did noob. Yeah, it's only until I learned like why it was happening with the like. It was weird because the day before my knees would be fine, and then like the next day it's like, oh.
The Kitten Star said, Ceruli Groove, what is love, baby? Don't hurt me, no more Ceruli Groove.
I'm gonna hurt you. Stabs in knee. All right, so as I was saying, I would go to bed with my legs fine, and the next day, I would wake up. And I'd go about like my day, restroom, breakfast, and I'd sit down for the day and I'm like, ow, like why the hell is my leg hurt today? And like, what the fuck did I do? And then I realized I'd be like in my groove of hurrying around. I would like pivot around, like from the fridge to the counter. It's a 180. Or I like twist as I like go around the stairs. So I've learned I have to like match whole body orientation and not like make my foot do this turn and then have my body follow that. Like I literally just have to go like digga 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 digga, not like, you know, there's like I thought that of the Night of the Roxbury movie. What about it? Hello everybody. Yeah, me getting out of my high ass bed. I have literally not turn around or get out or I'll twist my ankle. How you doing, sorry girl? Wait, are you chiming in on this conversation, or are you just bringing up the fact that you have a tall bed? Me getting out of my high ass bed. I have to literally not turn around to get out or I'll twist. I'm chiming in. Okay. So when you go to bed, you just face it and face plant and then roll into position, or do you like turn around, sit, flop, roll on back? You know, like face plant. Okay. Sorry, I should say these things. My brain just said talk. It usually does. All right. So I like where we're going with this so far. We got the harmonics of the steering. And it looks great. Now I just need to add the exaggerations. I've noticed it more with my ankle lately too. If I'm not careful with how I turn, it gives out more easily. I'm loving the drive emote. Good. Because we know Wade will be playing a game that requires him to use a vehicle to get somewhere, so be on the lookout. BOLO. There's more of my ankle too. If I'm not careful with how I turn, it gives out more easily. Thankfully, I don't have ankle issues, though I do have like tendon ouchies with my, I guess, Achilles, the back end of it. BYOB, bring your own breakfast. Close enough. Alright, so we... turn, and then his body will react like going the other way. Okay. Turn, and then his, yeah, alright, so be here. I think I'll have the body move first, actually. So we'll move the body. Oop. It's very whimsical and achy. My bed fits my hips. For my height, my husband can just lie down and roll over. I have to climb a mountain. I like my bed that's high, because like getting out of bed is so much nicer. Because if it's low to the ground, it's like, it's kind of like how while I don't like SUVs or crossovers or whatever the fuck they call them, or trucks that I don't have to climb up into, that mind you, but like when it comes to getting out of those, it's easier because all I have to do is just like step out. Whereas like a lower car, I have to like leg goes so far to the ground, you have to like put more like, you know, to get your hell out of the ground. But if you're short, maybe that's not a big deal because it's just like, that's easy for you. But like a low to the ground mattress, low to the ground bed, low chair. That's why I like bar stool chairs. They're so nice because all I have to do is go, and then like I'm standing, you know, it's easy. Oh yeah, all right. It's all right for you tells getting on them. I fell out of telecars. I just imagine Danny's like, all right, everyone, we're here. Ah! And you just like, you just see, open the door and disappear over the seat. Exactly, Mama Buckle. Gotta make a movie of like life from a short person. But like exaggerated, where like they have to use belaying equipment to get out of a chair. Climbing up into a truck or a bed is difficult. Honey, I shrunk the kids. Yeah. Or honey, I enlarged the furniture. Everyone knows how I sound now, at least. Yeah. Climbing up. Oh yeah, I read that. And a low car bed is horror too. Yeah, dude. Like my brother had a Ford Probe, and that thing was like low to the ground. He also had a Hyundai Tiburon, sports car, and getting out of that thing was just like, you know, like gotta stand from being almost like 6 inches from the asphalt. Like holy shit, that was always a chore. I can't do blue cars anymore. It hurts too much. Yeah, man. I mean, it's a cool ride because it's just like you're there. You experience all the bumps and swooshes, but getting in and out, forget it. What you working on? I'm working on Emote for Wade. It's a driving emo. I'm about to like add some secondary action to it. So right now, this is pretty much how it do. Lowish cars are fine for me. At least with lower cars, you can just roll out without injury. That's true. You can like bail out, just roll like a log. Whereas a high car is just like tuck and roll, like hit it and then, you know, knees, elbows, shoulders. But, you know, I will say it's also safer in a lower car to hit a person because you can roll over the hood and you can survive that shit. Whereas SUVs and trucks of today are just like, you're just going under the wheels. I'm just saying, cars are gonna hit people. It's like, we don't make pedestrian-friendly spaces here in America. Like, full stop, we do not. I'm not gonna say we absolutely do not, but like, by and large, we do not. We make it for vehicles. We cater to our cars. And fuck bikes, fuck buses, fuck trains, fuck pedestrians. So what I'm truly saying is, if you want people to survive the collisions, which will inevitably happen because, one, both the driver and person are distracted by phones, so eventually they're gonna meet. So to survive that, better to have a low car you can roll over than one that you go under and get squished by a tire. I'm gonna call the FBI. Why am I on the ground? Got rolled over. Uh-oh.
50 months. Whoa.
Okay. How you doing? Welcome for the 50 months of ooh-ah. Enjoy those emotes. Spread that love across the universe. That's 2 months over 4 whole ass years. Thank you for your support. You're amazing. How you doing, Mama Buckle, by the way? Welcome, J Burby. Welcome, Lovage. And beans for everyone who I haven't beansed yet. Welcome to the stream. You get the welcome beans. Is that a cowboy Tippins hat? Okay, so... Oh! There it is. And I'll do it again. I was like, damn girl. Lovage is a black cat at heart. Hello to you too. Lovage hissed at you today? Any reason why? Some of us were deciding what cats, apparently. Sorry, I've been so quiet. I've never made fried chicken, and I figured I have the stuff, so why not? As long as you don't start a grease fire, you'll be fine, Tiny Bubbles. And which is, I guess, what you're making right now, because that's what fried chicken does. I mean, assuming you're using a fryer, I don't know if you have like a skillet fried, because that's another way to do it. Bridgie! Look at that bird go. Boing, 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 boing. How's it going, Bridgie? You get the beans. I followed Hot Cross and Scab rated him. Yeah, apparently they do a lot of gaming together. So that's how I know that individual. Doing good. How are you? I've been better, man. I've already told chat the news. But for those who missed it, the pressure regulator to our house has gone to shit, so they're replacing it, and the water's out, and it's pretty much kind of like a repeated trauma of when we lost our water for back in the early 2000s, 2020s, I should say. So we're dealing with that bullshit, and we're also down over $1,000. So yeah, we're dealing with that fallout. But Rose, thank you for gifting us some to Bridgie, and all the more reason why I'm very appreciative of y'all's support. Y'all allow me to not stress too much about shit like this, but it's a kick in the nuts. Welcome aboard. Enjoy the emotes. Always feel like you're dealing with house problems? Yeah.
Hype train has entered the station and is at level 1. Thank you.
Oh my god. Well, thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate that, J Burby. You're really sweet. Being adults overrated? Yeah. The freedom to exist equals the freedom to pay for your existence. Yay. Wait a minute. I'm using my cast iron skillet. Ah, okay. Cast iron fried chicken. That sounds delicious. I won $2. Yay. May have driven through a tornado yesterday. Couldn't tell because that rain was coming down that hard, but 2 tornadoes were confirmed to be present around the time we were driving. Where the hell? Is this your drive to Chicago? You ran through a tornado? What the fuck? I'm glad you're okay and didn't get sucked into the sky. That sounds crazy. Did you get any of it on video though? Also, welcome Becca. I did see you if I didn't say hi to you yet. I am staying cool. That's the one thing I excel at trying to do here. Look at that cat go. Yeah, I was on the way home. It was rough. It was rough, y'all. I've driven through some like heavy ass rain before, so I know what it'd be like. Oh, I see what I did. I made an in between. So it's supposed to go like this. You know, I should have, but I had navigator duties. I mean, you could have done both. You'd be like, all right, Ken, just keep going straight. We're not turning yet. But also, hey, Instagram, we're about to die. This is I'm about to get fucked reel. Stay tuned for more. Or not, you know, this might be the last one. Peace out, you know, like, and then just like, you know, as you go into the sky. I love rain, but not where I can't see my hood. Yeah, that's when you pull over to the side and flash your 4-ways. It's not safe. Damn, you right. I was planning on calling Ken. I felt it uplifting. It's like, honey, I'm going into the sky right now. About to meet Jizu. Don't worry about me. Take care of the cats. And love you. Bye! You know. What's up, guys? Shit's about to get dicey. Join us. Yeah. You killing me? Well, I don't know if you've Americanized enough living here for as many years as you've been. So I'm gonna keep giving you like a fun little Australian accent. Hey, no squeaks. Let me accentuate this sound just a little bit. Makes me want to cheat my way back onto Foxy. That shit paid so well. What? What English weirdness are you talking about now, Lovage? I'll have to ask my fam if I have. Oh no, there's a few words I had to change or else you don't understand me. True. Ooh, which ones? I wanna hear what, like, thick Aussie gets killed into the indiscernible. Anything is, you know, oh, that's right. Like, oh no. Imagine to my horror. I'll never know.
Holy shit. A hype train just ended at 56%
Yeah, like that
through
one.
level 1 and had 3 crazy people participating.
Thank you for the hype train. I know it was a tiny baby one, but I'd still appreciate it all the same. Or Kachin. I'll never know. Free games. We're just conspiring. It's the gambling site I got banned on because I won too much. You gambled a ton. Oh my god, look at that big clappy. Big clappies. Okay. Gypsy redeemed doggo time? Let's see. What time is it? Alright, let me see if I can find him. Hopefully he's not outside. Let me check. Because if he is, I'm not getting him. Because I do not want Stinky Dog on me. I can't tell if he's outside or not. It's not, if it's not too much trouble. I'm gonna check. I'll be back. Hold on. Hold your horses, chat. Gotta go find the dog. Watching too much Below Deck Mediterranean with my mom. So many Aussies on that show. Sounds about right. Water is one that I get in trouble with. Savars will stare blankly at me. Can I get a water? I love that show. Has anyone else been watching Black Dagger Brotherhood? I have not, so. Water. 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 Even I understand water, but maybe it's because I watch a fair amount of Australian media, so it doesn't faze me. I don't know. Anyway, be right back. Little Nacho. Little feet, little feet. It's Nacho. Look at him, he's chilling. Yeah, he was in his little bed when I found him. He looks excited. He's like, whoa. It's been a very eventful day for you, hasn't it, little guy? Huh? Barking at everybody that's outside on the lawn. Fixing the pipes. He was like, Dad, I was sleeping. I'm gonna stick my feet straight out. Yeah, so if you give it like a counter pressure, he'll try to like push. So he has his little feet so he's sticking out. He's like, nope, gotta reach. He's like, oh no. Yeah. You can see his feet, his little feet. How you doing today, huh, doggo? Hmm. What a sweet old man. Yeah. He big chillin'. You see Chad over there? Look. Hey, hold on. Look. Chad. Look. You look. You don't want to look at him? You don't want to look at Chad? You don't want to look at Chad? You're over there, see? Over there. Yeah, look at Chat. Okay. All right. Everyone say goodbye to Nacho. I'm gonna go put him back down. He hates the camera. Bye, Nacho. Okay. Okay. Duggo time complete. I hope you enjoyed your redemption. So for anyone who's never seen my doggo before, that is Nacho. He's my little chihuahua baby. Who's going to bed? Oh, Rose. Good night, Rose. Thank you for the gifted subbies earlier. Rest well. Thank you for supporting the channel, both for hanging out and the subbies. Just in time too. We're about to have an ad break. All right. Now we gotta move the head over. Like, kind of like tilts play a dude. He's leaning into it, you know. I never had to get used to accents. SMH. So a couple of the non-Canadians know of the Nanalon. What? What are we talking about? Is there like a secondary? Oh, I guess it kind of helps us like snap up. Because it's a show. Ah, okay. I guess really doesn't know Nanalon. I know nothing of the Nanalon ways. I'm also Canadian. I would watch an episode here and there. Google it. It's the name of where the little girl says Peepo talking about a bean. Oh, that little puppet thing. Yeah, I've seen the video of it. I didn't know it was Canadian. Is it Canadian? Nasa Peepo. Yeah, I've heard of the Nasa Peepo thing. How about that? Anyway, anyways, enough of your internet chicanery.
Look at the pretty colors.
When stepped onto the shoes, the con artist named Phil the Shill for a popular 80s cop drama. Wait, what? Phil Collins is in a procedural crime drama? How about that? Oh my god, look at that dog go. The Bill? Sure. And then it says gotta like. And there's gotta be a rotation. Bad Boys, Chips, I don't know. I don't fucking know what's 80s. It was Alf. Just kidding. It might be USI, but I think but I don't know the names of many of them. Alf.
Ads over. Yay.
Yes, Alf. Get it. Don't get it twisted. Phil Collins was from Melmac, baby. Oh, looks like they're done. They filled the hole in and put the cat back on. So, a plan that we had. Phil Collins made memorable guest appearances of the character of Phil the Shill in an episode of the stylish crime series Miami Vice. Oh, nice. I like that show. The beginning of it always sounds cool. And then they made a movie about Miami Vice. I love Miami Vice. Yeah, Miami Vice. Like slick as hell. Tubbs and Crockett. Driving around solving crime in a white Ferrari. What wasn't there to love? I guess you weren't too far off saying Bad Boys, because that's kind of like almost the same thing. But one's a movie, the other one's a show. Criminal Minds was my thing. That show had awesome music. Yeah. Let me see if it looks good. Alright, yeah. Perfect. Okay. Miami Vice had top tier wardrobing. Dude. Like being able to wear those like flowy shirts. Oh man, my tunes are gone. Now I gotta find something else. Let's see. Let's try this flavor. Boop. Speaking of Miami Vice. And off they go in their truck. Goodbye. Okay. Not that you should be moving before it happens. But... then he has to like shift back to itself. Ugh. Like that. To the original. Newt, bitch. Damn. That's very aggressive pinguing over there. Yvonne of the Yukon. I used to know a girl named Yvonne, and she was very what's the word? What's the word? I hated that show, it grossed me out too much. I love watching Starsky and Hutch growing back in the day. That Ford Torino. There were some good cars. For me, if there was a show that I enjoyed the car in, it was Knight Rider. Also a great theme song. And lots of technology. Shall we introduce ourselves in a stealth mode, Michael? God. I was gonna say promiscuous, but she wouldn't have been old enough to be like that. But she was one of, I don't want to say loose, because that implies a lot of other things. She... gotta be a word for it. Yes, kid. Yeah. David Hasselhump. Oh my god. Liked sex? Well, I can't say that either, but I imagine if she grew up, she would totally be down for it. Because I'm talking, like, from when I knew her, free-spirited, yeah, that feels equitable. Yeah, she dressed provocatively, because I knew her back in school, so it feels weird to say those sorts of things. But it's kind of like knowing what I know now, looking back on it, going like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the road she was gonna go down when she got older. Like, can't 100% say for sure, but like, there's some archetypes of human behavior that kind of lend themselves to, like, okay, like, remind me I need to find the old trapdoor episode somewhere. How old were you both when you knew her? Oh. God, I'm trying to remember. I would have been like either 15, 16 or 16, 17. Delia was a girl I went to school with that sincerely had me guessing the correct thing too. Yeah, it's like, I don't want to like mischaracterize her as being like there's all these shaming terms that I've like grown up with, and like there's got to be a way to describe it without using the shaming, you know, the whole moral high ground kind of descriptors that the church likes to use. Oh, that's an age to be promiscuous over here. Yeah, that's how I feel too. It's like, so liking sex, yes, that's like sex positive. I understand that take on it, and for the most part, be like, yeah, that's, I mean, essentially. So I was like, So I was just trying to find like a good way of like saying it without sounding like an a-hole. Yeah, I get you. Because like old me would have like used it casually, like, oh yeah, because she was totally this. And I was like, well, you know, it's like she can be, but I don't have to be a dick about it. Like that's her business. And it's always like a double standard because like a dude can totally be that, but obviously he wouldn't be called that. You know what I mean? Because it's only, yeah, exactly. That's the problem I had with it is like, as I just addressed now, I was like, when I thought about it, like, well, you're not gonna hear like the dudes being called like bluesies and sluts. Yeah. But as a formerly 16-year-old girl, I was definitely those things, although I didn't appear so. Yeah. And I mean, she was attractive, don't get me wrong. So, if there was any sort of action she was getting back in high school, then I wouldn't be surprised. Oh yeah, you two aren't queer. It's thrown around by us queers in a positive sense. I mean, I also hear like friends call each other like those words like skank, slut, hoe, yeah, in a friendly manner, kind of like the word cunt is thrown around. But with the wrong people, it's always like, yeah, yes. I'm not ashamed about my slut eras. Long time no see, friends. How you doing, historically, Jess? Great to see you. Beans for you. You get some historically waved around beans. And it's a cultural thing for sure. Same as something as being cunty. I'm sure we all use those words when talking about someone. Good thing about it, we've learned from our mistakes and chose differently now. Yeah. Oh, for sure is a nickname for a gym around here. Yeah, I mean, I call y'all hoes every now and then. Y'all seem to be fun. And if y'all are crying in the background, well, keep your tears to yourself. Just kidding. Good times. Alright, so let's see. Slides back the tears. Dear diary, once again a hoe. I've been surviving, because if not, you've been serving, and that sounds like you've been slaying with looks. Either way, it sounds good. I come from a long line of hoes, yes. On my father's side, twice removed. This is a Dear Diary moment. Are you, though? Despite Cunt being one of my favorite songs. My life is spiraling downwards. Gonna go back to my old corner. That noise you made scared the shit out of me. Which one? I make a lot of noises. Including this one. How's that one doing for you? Let's see. I mean, Cher wrote a song about my people and like she wasn't far off. What is your people? She wrote a song about gypsies? Is that what you're saying? Gypsies, tramps, and thieves. Oh wow, that sounds racist as fuck. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. I used to be a very dark kid. It's a catchy ass song. The one before the last one? I don't know, dude. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Devil Dilly. Yeah, if you haven't, wouldn't recommend. So lyrics that song are not good. Which one? Cunt? Or the Gypsy one? We're having too many conversations. Gently bereaved. Listening to much needed for sync music and comfort. Hello, do you all forget my poem? I've forgotten it, yes. Not to be mean about it, but like, I don't remember too much. No one can forget sorry poem. I mean, I remember the poem you did, but I can't remember like the substance of it. Like, I just remember the wordings were crazy. Ever heard of get the sorry poem? Damn. Oh no, Wade driving scares me? Welcome to the stream, where Wade is driving, and there's no escape. Mernin, how you doing, Tadbit? Welcome to the stream. You get some Tad Beans. You're okay? I could stop laughing. I still have it. Of course you do. As for the sorry poem, basically sorry for saying sorry all the time. I remember the vibe of it, yeah. Let's see, what was I doing? That's great. 0. Boots and cats and boots and cats. So as I was trying to say earlier, is like now that they're done, I believe the work we need to do now is to label the lids, so that way next time someone needs to service the fucking house, they don't like go to our shit and misuse it, thinking they're affecting the neighbors. Okay. What did Lovers Day? It's in the deep depths of the community showcase on the Discord. Shut your face, damn. Do I look like I write poems? The Sheridan Community Showcase. It was. It was like lids for Tupperware. What? No, I'm talking about the lids to the fucking meter and the shut-off valve. They're made of metal and plastic, respectively. The one for the city is made of metal. The ones that are there by contractors are made of plastic. This chat is a mess. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about anymore. I'm just kind of doing my own thing in the meantime. I'm like, alright. Of course. Which is kind of interesting, because it's kind of the evolution of chat, where back then it it was easy to kind of steer what y'all were talking about. And now it's y'all pick up your own things because y'all are so familiar with each other that I'm just like, huh? I'm just lost. Is our brain with ADHD? It sure the frick is. Trying to steer this ship. Well, back then it was no problem. It wasn't as massive as it is now. The inertia wasn't as strong. Anyway. So much of us and a lot of ADHD. Yeah, sadly. Now I have to call the fire department. Because y'all are stuck on a thought. Yeah. It's called exhaustion. Sure, Jan. Fun of you to venture into that. Careful, Alicia. Yeah. Also, I didn't realize it was a censored word. Oh my gosh! Of course it is. It's not a. It's not a nice word. Oh my gosh! Sorries. Your diagnosis explains it though. So. Watching Lovage and Sorry Girl get sassy with each other is funny. Y'all are so sassy. You're like, batch. That's her friendship. CPTSD. Cryptid Patrol, Trans States, Discretion. Let's see. Chips, potato, tots, spuds, dessert. Capturing penis to stain dishes. I don't know. I will never understand that acronym. It's too much. Stain dishes. Peen. What? I don't know. You typed it. You figure it out. In fact, quite a common to be neurodivergent and also have CPTSD. There's that word again. Complex PTSD? Is that really what it is? Also, I feel like there was an extra letter. Oh no. It just looks like more because it's all caps. I'm not going to be saying any trauma here today, lovelies. I'm in a very giggly mood. As you shouldn't. There's a channel for that in the Discord. It's from sustained traumatic experience. Oh, like it happened more than just once and therefore you kind of relive the nightmare kind of a thing. It happens over a long time, yeah. Flashbacks. Got it. Yep. You don't have to go into the details. I'm just... What's the general meat and potatoes of it is my curiosity. And that did not take. Click on the right thing. There we go. Didn't I also invoke replication? Yeah. I do love when you come up with the acronym means. I just guffawed out loud because of it. Guffawed? Have you never heard of that? It's like a loud chortle. No? Wow, and you call yourself English? And you say we have weird messed up weird words? You totally have. Called out. I feel like a lot of us are like trauma. Remember that time we traumaed? Memories of the way we were. Alright, let's take a look here. Looks great. Alright. But I also need to translate this over because they extend past the point. Oh, actually. This is true. I was definitely showing signs of neurospice before any other trauma, like crying my eyes out because my shoes felt wrong, and getting in trouble for being overly impulsive or distracted. Oh, that sounds quite upsetting. I'm sorry life was like that for you. But at least I assume you understand yourself a little better now. Wait a minute. I just realized I'm doing this wrong. So it has to... Oh, it's just fun. I guess it wouldn't have fun put her in, would it? This would be a snap more than anything. Hold on. Another snap. The island is called Great Britain. Scotland is in Great Britain, yes, but it is not England. Yeah, I'll let y'all argue over what's what. Oh, when it comes to British geography and Irish stuff too, because I know that's a point of contention as well.
A well-deserved break. Someone check reuse sides.
Reuse sides. I don't know if I can. Northern Ireland is in the UK. You both deny it. Now a verse from our collective tale in Cerulikat's Artful Stream. Chat's a wild dream. Gypsy tunes and emo vibes, nostalgia jibes. The Sorry Girl's poem, a legend unknown, ADHD brain cells shared, with laughter declared. Scotland's not England, a geography lesson pending. Trauma bonds and giggles, in this chat we wiggle. Skeleton horses and Minecraft found while chaos abounds, really to all in this digital hall. Nice. Fine, fighting bad depression. Do you know what's causing it? Hold. And bounce it. Okay. Also just Ireland. That's just Ireland.
Ads over. Yay.
Yeah, I don't think Ireland calls itself Southern anything. It's just like, yo, we're Ireland. It's not like North Dakota, South Dakota, like it is here. Or the Carolinas. Okay, now that I've got that squished back, copy and paste these. Boop. And, okay. Ireland is confusing as fuck. It sure is, Skip. I feel like the head should tilt just as hard as it does when it goes back, so let me fix that problem. You bench. Doesn't make sense that it would have less force on it. Here we go. Oh wait, get over here, don't I? No, ah. Yeah. Got it. As we're doing geography history lessons, Wales hates us, Northern Ireland hates us, and Ireland hates us, and Scotland hates us. Ah, okay. Everyone hates England, and we deserve it. I was gonna say, it's like, the Welsh seems so small, and it's like right there. But I'm also curious what the history of, like, Wales is, because why did it want to be its own thing when it's, like, right there on the south part of Britain, you know? A lot of goes back to Roman times. Oh, were they pro-Roman or no Roman? It was always its own thing? Geography causes distinct cultural pockets. Fuck no. Okay, so they didn't like the Romans. They wanted to be their own thing. But they also didn't want to be part of... Okay, so was England part pro-Roman? Or were they more subservient to the Roman whatevers? My lot weren't. England was 3 kingdoms at one point. There was no England. Well, there's got to be something that's not Wales, so what was it?
Get some water in your
There
mouth.
were Celtic
Your
tribes.
head.
Okay. So what were the Celtic tribes? Obviously Wales is one of them, yes? They weren't keen, so none of them were pro-Roman. No. But yes. God damn you. There were benefits. All I know is Newfoundland is half England, half Ireland, half Scotland. That's not how halves work. Listen. That's like saying that I don't math. You sure don't. That's 150%. Yeah. It's like some of y'all spill into the ocean with those kind of statistics. That's like saying the third half, and I'm like, I'm from the era of the Brigantes tribe. Or have you pronounced that? I remember that. Okay. Because I'm the biggie best? Okay. It seems inflation is also affecting Newfoundland. Because now they're overvaluing their their heritage. No wonder there's tariffs. Alright, so let's see. Weed's looking great. Don't get me on inflation here. Too late. Cancel. Shots fired, damn. Babe, a tub of butter is $7 here. That's probably from the Scotland side. Maybe you should tell that half to pay their share. If you look at a map of the Romanization of Britain, you can see where the line is, how far they got up. Yeah, they only went so far. And that's why they built Hadrian's Wall and all that biz. I know in Scotland was like, no you don't. Well, even then. Culturally. Yeah, y'all did enjoy the plumbing and the buildings and the government and the roads. But after that, y'all kind of be like, alright, we'll do our own thing. They didn't have much influence on my ends. When? Well, to a point. And then arched bridges, using concrete, that kind of thing. Once you ran out of bucket tossing out the window. I'm pretty sure in the more affluent neighborhoods, when they weren't like piping it straight into the Thames, things were okay. Our plumbing is more robust in some areas over there. See? And then y'all didn't die of dysentery so much. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Alright, let's see here. We got good ass plumbing. Good ass plumbing. And actually, hold up. see how this do. We turn this off. Turn this off. We add this. We go up to this. And see what that does for us. Maybe a little too much. Those mods are definitely getting down now. Come to the site of my wedding and do said hairdo. Wait, what? I found a hairstylist that'll take on my wedding hairdo? Oh, nice! That's awesome. Yeah, that's huge. Now you can just like, alright, y'all take care of this. I'll just get to look pretty today. I hope they do your big, beautiful hair justice. That's kind of floaty looking. Are the butterflies staying in the emote? Well, yeah, because you won't see them. Behold. See? As far as you know, they're not even there. But we'll always know. Let's see, how do I keep the frequency but lose the just? Oh, I know. So let's do this, but then let's do this. See how that looks. There you go. It's not bad. Kind of looks like they're in a like a camera that's observing a rider independent of its suspension. Alright, time for that. So you want me and Danny give you the 15 years of school history lessons? Alright, time for that. My thoughts exactly. Bring it on. No. You both brought it up. It's true. And we're starting to get very particular on like, no, it's like this. No, it's like this. We're already talking about our history. Google is free. No, it's not. Especially with AI now. You know how much energy that shit takes? You know how many trees get destroyed with every Google search now? We don't want to anger the Irish, Scottish, or Welsh. Look, man, we're just English. Ladies, I'm all of those. Gib. Oh, and you want to go on a whole thing about explaining North American history if we got it wrong? I'd probably just say you're wrong and leave it at that.
King Medicine said hello, hello, all we have arrived.
I mean, excluding any of the racially complex bullshit that we have going on, because there's a lot of people here in the US that don't think Mexico is part of the Americas. I did very well in history, Lovage. I might surprise you. It's not that I don't think you'll get it. It's a lot. The American education system is a circus, and it's full of clowns, baby. Some of the reasons we're being particular aren't like ancestral. Gib, money, mouth, right meow. Y'all are being silly. How you doing, Kitty Medicine, by the way? You get the beans. Never mind chat right now. They got some ants in their pants about history. Ants in the pants. Ants in the pants. Let me see if I can jostle things up just a little faster. Let me see if I can. Yeah, that's a good shake. You can still kind of see the jostling of a weighty. Shrink it down. That looks great. I like it. Yeah, it actually looks like he's driving. And it doesn't look like all those other, like, drive or steer emotes that are out there that I feel like a little too cut and dry for my taste. This one feels like it has its own personality, so yeah. I like it, I like it. I should do some more history courses. I mean, you're never too old to keep learning, so go for it. I love it, Ceruli. Thank you. Okay, let's start with some cleanup on the face. For the sake of knowing where everything is, just gonna start drawing from here. The Victorians is like 2 days full of work. Oh yeah, all the monarchs that y'all went through, cause yay. 15-page essay right now. Damn. Lovage, like just trying to be done with school, comes to chat. Suddenly back in school. And all the shit we invented. Like racism, just kidding. Oh, damn. Actually, I think that was more of the Spanish. I think it had to do with like the Moorish Society of Spain and all that, and then the Inquisition, and it was a whole thing. Oh. The French and the Dutch don't let them get away with that. True. I'm enjoying this. I guess it's for far more widespread, but that nonsense definitely followed you over the ocean. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I come to these streams to be silly. Yeah, same. Every now and then I will like sit y'all down and have a talk to y'all serious style, but I don't really need to do that right now. I just like the cod. What? Fish? Are you saying the fish are racist? What? I just noticed the butterflies. They're moths, get it right. But yes. They are definitely cheeked up. You said it follows, and I said just like the cod. Did we bring cod from somewhere else? I feel like cod just exists in the Atlantic. Like, I don't know if they're following us. Most likely, my bad. Butter moths, there you go. I just seen the butts. Pick up Mothman? I guess I mean, technically, they're moths. Whether they're men or not is up for debate, because I didn't gender them. I literally just drew caked up moths because it was brought up in chat and I was like, alright, we're drawing it. Because even I was just like, well, how does this look? You need butter moth? But you get butter moth. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure the water's back on real quick. Because I need to flush the toilet if I'm being honest. Okay. Get flushed. And there's no more vibrating sound in the wall. The pipes no longer go burr. One less stress point to consider in life. Dude, she's only gonna charge $75 to come out to the place. I could cry. The other place wanted $150 and wouldn't come to me. They wanted me to come to them for a trial and then again for a day off. Well, that's cool. I'm very glad for you, Lulu. I just hope day of it goes all smoothly. There's gonna be things that aren't gonna be perfect, but like overall, like what matters is like the summary of like good vibes that the wedding will bring. If you start nitpicking on details, you'll never be happy. So Lulu found a hairstylist for her wedding. I won't break her bank. Yeah. Because I want good vibes, yeah. People happy, people dancing if they want to dance, and yeah. And the fact that her venue like supplies like a bar for snacks and beverages, like as part of the cost for sourcing the place is like, that's pretty good. That's really nice. For breakfast, that is. My husband and I got married in his parents' house, paid $200 and that's it. Sometimes you just gotta go budget. 6 people? Yeah, that's not bad. Sorry if I missed a lot. I'm all over the place. You have to explain. You've already said you're going through a kind of like a mental hurdle, I guess. One way to put it. You're dealing with some ish. But again, that's what, as I say to anyone who's kind of going through stuff. If you ever need to get it off your chest, there's the Yowling Fence vent channel in the Discord. Honestly, my whole family's toxic, so I chose only the people that were for me and mine and Nick's wedding. Hey man. Whatever you gotta do. That's why people elope sometimes. They're just like, man, I ain't dealing with all this. Bye. It was beautiful. Can I be invited? I will make no effort to be there. I just want to say I got invited to a wedding. Aw. I hate doing my own hair, so this is freaking awesome. Hooray. Quickly, when my hubby and I elope, cut his overbearing Catholic mother out of it entirely. Sometimes you just gotta do the damn thing. We thought about it, but we really wanted his parents there, my best friend and his granddad of our daughter. My grade 3 teacher mirrored us. She was the teacher who knew things were happening and helped me through everything. So serendipitous. I mean, to have any measure of support system and something as like costly and emotionally draining as a wedding is huge. Because, if anything, you just want to make it official, right? Like, you love someone so much that you're like, hey man, let's make it a freaking official. I'm gonna bring the pancakes. Bridal pancakes. Though the moment I say groom syrup, it just doesn't sound right anymore, so I'm just gonna leave it right there. Back, welcome back. You're just in time for that one term. Groom what? Got him. Let's see. Groom syrup. That's a little embarrassing. Would you prefer groom butter? Because that's the only other thing that's gonna happen. Because I stared at my grade 3 teacher the whole time. Because I was nervous and afraid to cry. She kept looking at me and turning her eyes to Nick. It was hilarious. None of the above. Well, you have to choose one or the other. Hey, Brian Croy Dragon, welcome to a nice chill evening of making emotes for Wade. How you doing, good sir? Butter because groom syrup sounds too sticky. I agree. Let us avoid the stickiness and tribulations of the groom syrup. I now pronounce you husband and breakfast. You may snack on the wife. Oh dear God. Goes well with chicken and waffles. I don't want to know either. Part of you did for a quick second. You're like, wait, hold on. And then you thought better of it, right? You wanted to know. It was in there. You're just like... Did you miss the chill conversation? I missed what got us to groom syrup? Bridal pancakes. That's all. I have questions. I might have answers. Damn it, I typed up an extremely quick history of us and exceeded the character limit, and I hadn't got past 1500 yet. Damn. Holy shit, Danny went. He could have broken it up into 2 posts, you know. Just copy paste it to Notepad, break it up.
No.
Well, I guess Bezos doesn't want to learn about English history. Which sounds very Bezos of him, you know? That bitch. You like the song? Hell yeah. Man, this week has been eventful. Heat, photographer, hairstyles, what's next? Blown out tire. Be careful when wondering about next interesting things. It might not be something you want. Stop! What do you want? Oh, there we go. Celtic antiquity starts us off, barring the Neolithic era. The Romans invaded, and then we were Then there were the Germanic Anglo-Saxon invasions, and then the Viking ones, and then the Norman invasions, conquest, which then invaded Wales. Then the Scottish tried to invade us, and the Royal French got involved on their side. Oh, the French sided with the Scoots to invade England. Then the 100 Years' War happened, where the French and the Castellans kept doing raids. That was our bad for trying to claim the French
Ads
throne.
over. Yay.
Then there was the Civil War, the War of the Roses, which takes up to the crowning of Henry VII, and then the start of the Tudor dynasty. We're not at 1500 yet. Had a lot of war. Yeah, I was like, so the Normans are the early French, right? What was the name of that guy? Charlemagne? Wasn't he like a big part of some of that? I was trying to remember my Charlemagne. A lot, yeah. Nibbles on salt and vinegar chips. Take that, bitch. Damn. Wait, what did Lovage do? And you put that curse on Lulu? I didn't curse them. Now you ain't. Wait, hold up. It gets longer from there. Lovage, I'm gonna give you the pan. Wait, so you had groom syrup? Oh my god. Oh man. No. Lovage, I'm gonna give you the pan. Now you ain't. Oh, okay, then y'all started fighting. Okay, now I see why the pan happened. You blamed her for groom syrup ingestion. I asked, so sorry I had groom syrup at her wedding because she had the breakfast for food. Oh yeah, that's what I said, the bridal pancakes. Anyway, Deep Sea Homer, what's kicking, Home Slice? Hold up. I'm Cerulikat, artist, animator, writer, gamer, voice actor, overall silly human being with a very sassy, supportive, and sweet community that's respectful and constructive, with a little bit of loot sprinkled on top to keep things interesting. If that sounds like the vibe, then hop along for the ride, and I hope you're having a great day. What was Deep Sea Homer up to? Sea of Thieves? I mean, that makes sense. As someone who is also a fellow artist and animator, and Deep Sea's part of your name, I figured you would be playing some variant of a nautical game. How you doing? I don't know, Squid Ink. It's good to see you. Hello. You get the beans of welcoming. Sea of Thieves? Yes, the rare game. Microsoft rare, not Donkey Kong rare. The good rare. Ahoy, mateys. Deep Sea Homer be a landlubber animator by day. But when the sun sets, they sail the digital seas of Sea of Thieves like a true scallywag. With treasure trove of animation, skills, and a penchant for Friday farts, this filthy pirate be raising funds for charity while entertaining landlubbers like sea dogs alike. Dare you say hello, Cerulikat? Haven't played in a while? Yeah. Ha. Microsoft. He sure is. Oh my god, that... Excellent. Mr. Burns, you're... Smithers, you're quite good at turning me on. Maybe you should ignore that. That's some good shit. I love that. Barb Malibu Stacy episode. Oh, Smithers. Anyhow, I hope you had a good time hanging with Deep Sea Homer. We both, well, I assume you, I don't know if like working, being that close to the, knowing how the sausage is made has ruined your appetite for The Simpsons, but I grew up on it and I enjoy it a whole bunch. Though I do have to explain it now because a lot of the Gen Zers are like, what are you talking about? So I'm like, okay. Like, I had to explain to them what an ass forking was, and I was like, okay. And then I have to go into the whole episode about where that exists, and you actually sound like Harry Shearer's actual voice. So theoretically, you should be able to do a very good Burns and Smithers impression. Hell yeah. Best compliment. I'll take your word for it. I've never met Harry Shearer, but yeah, that sounds fun. Now I gotta look up to who else like he voices, so that way I can like see if I can do them. Like how close I can get. But in my experience growing up, I've tried to do all of them, except Marge is the one of the hardest ones. Very close. I obviously I tried Homer, Bart, Burns as you just heard, Smithers as you just heard, Pooh before he got canceled, Barney, Moe, Skinner, Super Nintendo Chalmers. Did you hear what they did to Marge? Oh god, what did they do to Marge? Please tell me. I tried Marge and Lisa, though I doubt I sound like either. Disco Stew? Yeah, I've tried Disco Stew. Oh, that is a big cloud over there. They killed her off this year? What? That's news to me. I know her Spanish voice actress died not too long ago. Not really, it's in a flash forward episode. She's Lily the Backbone. Well, there you go. Deep Sea Homer can easily wave off your cams out of sync. That bitch. Hold on, let me take care of me. Boop, boop. 3, 2, 1, clap. Better. Alright. Yeah, always let me know if it gets all hecked up. Sometimes the processor chokes. And ish gets desynced. It's just the fact of life. Let's see. But oh yeah, let me show you what we've been animating so far, because all you've seen is me doing line cleanup. Boop. So this is essentially like what he's gonna look like when he starts moving. He's like just steering away. He's like, yeah. That's so cute. Yeah. So he's just driving along. It's not the whole like, whoa, just jerking the wheel. Like there's actually some substance to like him driving crazy. And I wanted that to show up. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. Man, it was unfortunate when Phil died, but from what I've heard of him as a person, I kind of understand why he got killed, but also still kind of fucked up. Are you using motion or hand keyed? The only thing that's not hand keyed is the overall shake of it. So if I turn it off, this is what it looks like. See, it's all smooth and shit. Okay, wait. Yeah, Phil Hartman. I need info. Yeah, he got murdered by his wife, but he was a piece of shit. So, nice. Oh, yeah. Well, it's pretty sordid news if you really want to look into it. C'est la vie. But it's not as tragic as the voice of Ducky from Land Before Time. That's some dark shit. And I'm not getting into that. Oh yeah. Oh. Don't remind me. Yeah. I forgot about that. That's the worst. Okay, I'm gonna run and get some tacos. For some reason I've been craving them.
Hell yeah, go get some tacos, bro. Thank you so much for being a part of the stream and for the raid. Have a good one. Hell yeah.
Did I think I did show that I showed the art that Deep Sea Homer drew on my badge. Like on the inside here. So here's the St. Jude Summit badge that I have. And on the inside of it, there's the Mo that Deep Sea Homer drew, so I don't know if I showed it to y'all, but there it is. Check it, yo. It's a really good artist. And then for him, I drew myself Simpsonized. That's really good, yeah. I just drew my visage, but like as a Simpson character. I kind of gave it the spaced out eyes look. Kind of like how I'm giving Wade right now. I love that. Yeah. Deep Sea Homer. Amazing artist. Does some cool shit. So definitely you should give him a follow. Give him a follow if I didn't like push y'all to do that now. Now's the time to definitely listen to me and do that thing. Support other artists and animators. Okay, I'm gonna pop away to shower real fast. No, bring us with you. Waterproof phone. No. Don't worry. Enjoy some Sea of Thieves. I demand it. I think it'd be really hard to use a touch screen with a wet phone. That's the only problem I foresee. I don't have it on my PC. I've had it on my old Xbox, which probably has a bazillion updates. Not the bazillion.
Go get you some tacos, dude.
I should have asked, like, from where? Like, are we talking, like, local taco joints? Like, Del Taco? No, well, you don't have a Taco Bell where you are. Taco Bell. I don't know if many, like, Chipotle doesn't really make tacos. They're a burrito joint. I've never had Taco Bell or any of it. You don't need to have it in your life, honestly. It's not exactly like a net positive. I know Jack in the Box has tacos, but not every state I've learned has Jack in the Box, and to me that surprised me because I always thought they were like a national chain, like Burger King and McDonald's. I always thought it was like of the big burger joints. It was Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, what was his name? I know Arby's, I guess, is another one, and Jack in the Box. Yeah. They make soft tacos? I feel like you have to have at least a crunchy option to be considered like a taco joint. However, I found a Mexican restaurant here. It's called Cojones. That's amazing. Oh, man. Alright, I see you. Yes, I know. At least you know. I don't think it's past Texas. I had Jack in the Box when I was in Cali. Oh, so it's a west to central, but not east. Yeah, it's kind of like how Five Guys, I don't think it goes past Texas either. And I didn't know what Five Guys was until I went to Virginia, and they have the birch beer. Five Guys is yummy. I wouldn't mind Five Guys more if they didn't give me a big soggy ass bag of grease. Because I remember when they first came here, we tried it, but like after a while, we're just like, it's all right. And then In-N-Out we tried, and it was like, eh. Over here we have Whataburger, and that's one of the other major burger joints. Far too expensive. Wait, there's a Five Guys in goddamn Britain? UK Five Guys? Man, they got far. That's their charm. Greece. We have Five Guys too. Shit. I'm not gonna lie, I've had Cojones, the restaurant, twice this week. One for each ball. They have Five Guys here in Canada. Don't have them often though. Yeah. We just got a Whataburger close enough to go to. Give it a shot. I'm not gonna be of the band. I am biased. I enjoy a good Whataburger. This is like, it's a big wide burger, and the fries are like along the good size of like just bigger than shoestring, but smaller than julienne. And if they're made fresh and just right and crispy, oh fuck, it's just game over. And then they have the spicy ketchup, so. In-N-Out is just like tiny burger, shoestring fries. It's all right, man. And if we're talking California burgers, you got to get a fat burger. We have some fat burgers here, but I've heard they're not like just like the fat burgers that are made straight from Cali. What's your favorite fry? I guess it depends on what mood I'm in. That's always, you can't ask me favorites. It's moods. I do enjoy, I'll tell you what I don't like, no matter what. It's wedge and steak fries. Like big fat, spongy potato fries. Fuck off with that. Like it's too much fry. Yeah, sweet potato fries, I don't like them. I like julienne. I like crinkle cut. I like curly. I like waffle. Shoestring to an extent, but they're not my favorite. Yeah, I'm not a fan either. Fiance is total opposite of me. He likes squishy fries. I like, dude, I don't mind if they're squishy, but there's got to be like crunch on the end, and there's got to be like the little thin ones that got fried a little too long, so they're like a little crunchy on the tips. Here, I'll draw it so people understand where I'm coming from. So, like, you know, you have your typical fry shape where it's kind of like, you know, rectilinear. right? And this one can be soggy or crunchy. And then every now and then you get like the ones that are on the edge of the potato. And those ones have like the crunchy, or like maybe a part of them is just like the tip, but the bottom is like that. Those are fun. Still steak cut. Just the tip. I'm just saying, like, here, let's do a chart. So welcome to the crunch zone, like right from here to here. And usually on the fry for the big ones, the crunch zone can kind of be like, it's a smaller profile, but it still exists. And from here to here, these are the adequate crunch zones. I do like the peanut oil Five Guys.
Take a sip, you donut.
Sure. Chippy chips are different though. But yeah, they're good. They're not super thick, and I like some of them. But yeah, like fat, thick fries, in proportion to this fry, like big ass steak fries, like this shit. Miss me with that crap. It is yuck. Like it's all mush, and I'm like, nah, I'm not all about that. I hate it. It's rare to have these ones pan seared to a crunch. Rare, because it takes time, and they're afraid like, oh, people want burnt fries. But I say, give me almost burnt. Like if they can make a crunchy version of that, which they did when I went to this Italian place to get a meatball sub that they had, and it was amazing because they actually found a way to make steak wedge fries, but that had a crunch to them, and they were seasoned, so they were like, they tasted good and they had a good mouthfeel. But I knew that was like a unicorn. I wasn't gonna find that shit in the wild. Here's some Mary Browns. What are the taters from Mary Brown's? I have made those fresh, if they're homemade. But yeah, let's see, what else? Better seasoned and fried, delicious. I don't know about batter, but I guess that would be an interesting thing, like deep fried fries. Trying to think if there's any other fry variant that I have not brought up. Home fries or skillet fries I don't like. They're like little cubes. And they always like, because some people call that like hash browns, and they like bring in like cubes, and I'm like, no man, that ain't fucking hash browns. I don't like the seasoned cubes. And you got me wanting fries. Also, Jet Jr. insists mashed potatoes and like different French fries are not the same. Are you saying? Is she saying that they're not from the same plant? Like they're made out of two different vegetables? Because if she is, the education system has failed us. Yes? Oh, great. She insists they're not potatoes? Okay, well what are they then? Like, what's the alt theory? If they can't be potatoes, they gotta be something. I'm like, girl, yes. She doesn't like mashed potatoes, which is insane because I love mashed potatoes. Do you give it with gravy? And if you do you give it with like the brown or the country gravy? Because I love mashed potatoes with gravy. Like butter, yeah, whipped ones are all right, but like, I'm gonna be real, I'm a slut for like gravy and potatoes. We have done all kinds of. She doesn't like them. Okay, well, give her time. You know, like there's foods that I hated as a kid that I now enjoy. Like salad, for instance. I love me a good salad. I used to hate green beans, but I enjoy green bean casserole now. I used to hate tomatoes. I used to hate olives. Which is interesting for a 6-year-old. Yes, like a kid not liking mashed potatoes is very strange. Because it's one of like the basic things you could easily chew. That's like a kid not liking macaroni and cheese. It's like, you alright? Did you have a nightmare about macaroni and cheese? That you're now traumatized? She could just be being obstinate and like just trying to assert her, you know, her voice of herself in the world, in which, you know, respect. I gagged on potatoes as a kid. My husband's best friend hates pizza because his mom made pizza once with this, and the sauce was gone bad. No! Oh, I would be so pissed. I would be so pissed. But I guess if I hated it, I wouldn't know what I was missing if I never tried good pizza. But to like call it all off after having one bad experience that's rough, buddy. That's big oops. I didn't like the potato texture. That's what we told him. The pizza is the god's food. It's got, like, the toppings are so versatile. Like, even if you don't like one kind of pizza, there's one out there that you can love. Like, just what do you want? What do you enjoy? And if you didn't like red sauce, try white sauce. Tell them there's white sauce, because it sounds like the odds are that the red sauce went bad. Either way, that sucks. How you doing, Daniel Wolf? We're talking about... We've gone from fries and burgers and restaurants that span the globe to what our favorite foods are. And what favorite foods we don't like. Or what foods that aren't favorites. I can't have cheese anymore, so I make pizza with sauce and pepperoni. That's actually really good. I mean, they do make dairy-less cheese. I don't know how good that is, but... hopefully it's not a nightmare. Roast beef and roasted veggies for me. Ooh. Is that what you had for dinner? Or is that what you want on your pizza? And so I stay with lactose cheese. It's not good. Yeah, I've heard. Daya and Follow Your Heart has vegan cheese. There you go. Better than a decade ago, but it's still a long way to go. Yeah, the technology... it's the same thing with, like, non-meat meat. But, it's amazing where we are with the technology of flavor. Alright, now that we've done that one, let's go to this one. We're going through all the genres. I agree, but cheese is terrible. It's hard, man. It really is, because, like, it's the flavor, the texture, like, it's so many things that, like, have to be married. Like, we know. It's like the uncanny valley, but with food. We can't say why it's wrong, but we just know it's wrong. My favorite food for dinner? Ah, nice. I don't think I've had roast beef with vegetables. Junior eats a lot of fruits and veggies though, unlike some kids her age, so she's just a weird kid. I don't know, one day I will understand her. I mean, as long as you, like, acknowledge that she has different tastes and don't try to force her to like what you like. Because I went with that, through that, with my own parent. And it's obnoxious to be like, to get, like, passive-aggressive responses of, like, well, you never told me. I guess I'll wait for the finish this thought after that fucking ends, Bezos. Alright, what do we got here? Yo, chat's vibing, taco cravings in the debates. See, someone's off to tacos are rates. Mate pros a lot lurks, then dips for a shower while Cerulikat thinks lurkers give him power. Five guys and Whataburger fast food, talking around, but the rice I got a swag hooked. What's your favorite? Cut found. Mashed potatoes versus fries, culinary. Oh man, come on, give me the boot, give me the beat, give me the beat. Oh, now it's slow. Boo! Anyway, mashed potatoes versus fries, I kill in every clash. Jet Jr. thinks it's different, but Jet's got stash. Pizza's the god of food, no debate on that slice. Unless you're lactose intolerant, then diet won't suffice. Ceruly Streams, a place to be with arts, laughs, and food chat. Come join the spree. Stash of what? You got it now. Alright, let's see. My daughter loves all the food we eat, but we have never made her eat things she doesn't like because we tell her try it once, see if you what your taste buds tell you. If it's a no, it's a no. Yeah. Well, it's become a thing of I don't know if it still is.
Ads over. Yay.
Okay. So back to my thought is that when I do express why, like, I don't like this, it becomes this whole, like, passive-aggressive fight of, like, it's like, I make this and I make that, but you don't like it, and et cetera, and it's like, well, maybe I just don't want to deal with that anymore, and if I say I don't like it, but you don't want to listen, so maybe I'm just tired of explaining myself. And it just sucks. And then when I do critique, like, something she had made, it's like, I don't know, man, it's a whole thing. So I feel like I can't win for losing on, like, trying to tell her, like, hey man, this is the food I like, this is the food I don't like. And then she doesn't understand. It's like, you eat that, you eat that. And I'm like, oh my god. Yes, I eat that because I find it good. And then it's like, I don't want to explain myself. I just want to, like, say, yes, this is the food I enjoy. And then there's, like, always that remark of, like, oh, it smells bad, or like, ooh, it doesn't look good. Like, oh, it's so strange. And like, oh my god. But just don't eat. Just let me enjoy my food. Sounds like a mom, all right? Yeah, it's such a headache. There wasn't a lot of food I enjoyed. My mom didn't cook great, but it was okay. Yeah, pretty much the same here. Hey, let me enjoy my culinary journey. Let me find things I enjoy in life. Wasn't a lot of food. Oh yeah, my friends once said the best response to a comment on the food is don't yuck my yum, and that has stuck with me. For me, I'll go ew gross, but you enjoy. More for you. Kind of like with pickles, it's like fucking disgusting. If you love them, love them. Don't let my opinion shape your. And if it's so easily broken, then you probably didn't have a good opinion of it overall. That's my take on anything. It's just like, look, man, you're gonna enjoy something I don't. I'm gonna enjoy something you won't. Some of the biggest contenders for like gross food versus good food is peanut butter is a big one. Onions are a big one. Root beer is a big one. Mint is a big one. Mint with chocolate apparently is a big one. Beans sometimes are another contender. Some people don't like beans. It's interesting, but to me, like, I grew up on beans, so it's like, how can you not like beans? I would think to myself. And they just cooked once this year. She put way too much Italian seasoning in the spaghetti. It was like eating sticks. Oh no! How, oh man, over seasoning spaghetti. Are you saying that the spaghetti wasn't cooked enough? And it was crunchy? Stick spaghetti. People get heated about liking or not liking sushi? Really? Not in this chat. I know, we constantly talk about sushi, and I don't think we've ever had like a argument over like whether it's good or bad. I think it's generally like, well, if you like it, you like it, you know? My partner is asking what program you're using in anime. Toon Boom. That is what I'm using. I'm using the gift of the gods. Yeah, those are my general tools of the trade. I'm not a fan of sushi, but cheers to those that do. Yeah, I used to, she'd overcook pasta. I don't even know if the pasta was overcooked because I was so distracted by the seasoning. Well, if you're saying it was like sticks, that sounds to me like it wasn't cooked enough, and therefore it was crunchy. Because if you have like Italian seasoned flavored sticks in your neck of the woods, I don't know what to say about that. But, if you don't like sushi, you probably haven't had the right sushi. That's kind of like people telling Wade that he hasn't had the right taco. And I'm not here to argue with him if he has had it or not. Like, I'm of the opinion that he might have the genetic disposition that he doesn't like cilantro. Because if it's not that, then he's just like so white boy that Mexican food was just never gonna be a good idea. I hate cilantro, but I like tacos. I cooked pasta for my hubby who disliked it due to his mom making it too. Oh god, dude, there is nothing worse. Well, this probably is, but the hyperbole still stands. Having like overcooked pasta is some of the saddest shit on the planet. Because it's like, it's not salvageable, it's just bad. It's just bad because it's like applesauce pasta, if that makes sense. Like, it's supposed to be pasta, but it's just like quicksand. Like, soggy pasta ruins a whole meal. Yeah, the same thing with rice, like mushy rice, mushy pasta. Like, nope, you hacked it. Yeah. Like, it's just inedible now. I have the enzyme where cilantro tastes like soap and dirt to me, and it makes me sad. Oh no! I have spent over $1,500 on different sushi in different sushi places. I don't like sushi. That is crazy. Have you ever had pasta made in sugar water? It is... What? No. I don't think so. That sounds wild, dude. Gluten-free cooks faster, so mom kept overcooking the pasta and just kept falling apart. No! That's another thing, like, you can't walk away from the pasta. Like, I know it's boring to wait for it to boil and get firm. Like, slap on the wall al dente style. But, if you attend to it, it rewards you with your due diligence. When I use gluten-free, I make sure I follow the instructions to the T. Yeah. Interesting. What makes it cook so fast? I think it's just what it's generally made of, you know? Oh, damn you. Or you could have a gas stove. I don't know. Gas isn't exactly the fastest cooking. I think it depends on the cookware you have. I'd say it has more veggie ingredients because the fiber is higher. If you want something that cooks fast and efficiently, induction. That's gonna be your go-to. Ever high fiber noodles? I like my noodles with the highest fiber. Really, I do. Lord. Has the same cooking instructions, but I don't know. It just doesn't have the integrity, so always gotta undercook it by a minute, and then the residual heat from the sauce tends to get at the last bit. Yeah. That's one thing I learned when I made my macaroni for Thanksgiving one year. I wanted the cheese to get extra melty, so I put it in for a little bit longer, and I didn't realize that, like, the residual heat from the Dutch oven pot that I used mushified just by a slight bit the macaroni, and I was upset. I was like, dang it. But that was a learning experience. And I hacked up my macaroni. But it still came out good because it was like a 3-cheese kapow macaroni, and I was really proud of it. Other than that one error that I created for myself. Gluten in regular pasta gives it integrity, so that's probably why. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. Do the whole, like, it's turning gray. We're getting places, chat. What the? What? What's happening here? Oh, weird. How the fuck I did that? Anyway. I still need to figure out a macaroni recipe better than my mom's. I have ideas, but I haven't tried them yet. Definitely try them. Like, small dose, small batch. It's like, give them a try. I went out on a limb with one that I made, and it fucking, like, it was delicious as shit, but, like, I just hecked up on the temperature. But now I know. Mustard elevates the cheesiness. Well, the cheesiness wasn't the problem. It was definitely plenty cheesy. But not too much. Yeah, I feel like you could dangerously over mustard your your dish by using that. I was talking to Lulu, sorry. Well then at them, you crazy. Did. I want to try adding cream cheese and child mild cheddar off the block. I feel like the blend of cheese plus egg would probably go for the taste I want. Yeah, give it a shot. Worst case scenario, everyone's over the toilet. But you're all like, did I do okay? And they're all giving you the thumbs up as they're running to the bathroom. Yeah, everything's fine, dear. Don't worry. I feel like it needs breadcrumbs too. Yeah, you could totally sprinkle some goodness on top. I know some people don't like that on their macaroni for reasons. I like it. I like a good crumble. Smoked pretty good any pasta dish. Oh yeah, I actually bought some when I added that on top too. People make a roux. Yeah, anyway, according to Google, or roux. Yes. Yum 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 yum. It's a French word. It absolutely is. Ah, the French. Famous for their fine cheeses. Shakes the fist. I didn't take French. There's a mac and tomato dish I love because my nan used to make it all the time. Sounds nice. Like diced tomatoes mixed in with the macaroni. Sounds like a fun blend. Oh, you know what would be good? Like macaroni and cheese with a light bacon crumble and peas. I think that would be fucking delicious. Ooh, and some truffle sprinkled on top. I love truffle. Back. Welcome. Shit, I made myself hungry just thinking about that. Izzy, how you doing? Welcome back. Curls, you're back at a better time than groom syrup. You're talking about dishes and pasta and god damn it, same. Yeah. It's the shiz, dog. Thank goodness. Shower as much needed. My mood has been up and down all night. I'm sorry you've been dealing with up and downsies. But I feel like it's kind of been the mood for today. There's been a souring of sorts. Me, you already know why my day's been kind of up and down. Yeah. But thanks to stream, I've kind of like cooled off a bit. And I got stuff done, so I feel good in my head, being productive. Always feel good when I make some good headway on a emote. Doing good. Wanted to let you know I got my stickers today and I absolutely love them. One is on my scent kit and one is on my sewing machine, and my roomie put one on his car. Oh wow. Well, may the rainbow shine brightly on Roomie's car. That's quite the endorsement, putting it on a car. But they must have like that kind of car that has the stickers either on the glass or on the back bumper. Chatting distracts from the anxiety. Yeah. I finally managed to clean my room and get things organized and clothes sorted out. Dude, that's such a good feeling too. Like just clearing space. You put it off because it's just like, you don't want to deal with that noise. But then you finally deal with the noise and it's like, I should have did this earlier. But understandable why you didn't in the beginning. Keep it on the back windshield. Nice. That's a good spot. I just want my damn email if I'm getting an interview or not. Damn it. Yeah. Some proper closure would be good. If not closure, but like, are we moving on to the next steps? If not, do I need to reapply to somewhere else? Like, stop jerking my chain and let's get on with it, y'all. Are we doing the dance or aren't we? I feel like I say that while like throwing a a stiletto blade back and forth between two hands. We doing this or not? Like, but what if beats back with the broom? I know. For government good paying jobs here, you have to go into a pool of people and you won't hear back for 6 months, and it's honestly ridiculous. Yeah, I forget which country where it's like absolutely, I think it's Sri Lanka, where like it's one of the more coveted positions in like their entire culture, like to get like a good government job, that they literally make it their whole entire like post. Alright. Make it their entire post school career. Like they'll even take classes on like how to be a better bureaucrat, I guess. That's scary to me. Oh no, Ryu drops the phone. You got poor Ryu. Suddenly the CSI. Not sure why it's like that here, but admin jobs are aberrant. And not to be ageist, but I'm so tired of seeing 67-year-old admins staying at their jobs and not allowing the younger generation to grab. Yeah, man. They definitely hold on for dear life. Like, screw retirement. No one can do the job like I do. Stays until they nearly die. Like, maybe they'd let go of it if they got like a promised pension or something, you know? But that would be too pro-human. That's how things stagnate, yeah. I wasn't looking at chat. The music stopped, so it was full blast. Oh no! The perfect storm. It's It's like Mark Twain once said, politicians and I guess bureaucrats and diapers must be changed frequently for the same reason. There we go. And listen, I'm okay with them doing it. They get good pensions in Newfoundland, but they won't learn new app stuff at all. One of the admins at the school here is 65 and she's getting old age pension and everything, and she said, I don't need to learn the new app stuff when the school literally uses it. Oh god, yeah, the whole like entrenched like old dog new tricks shit. It's like, no, this is how I know how it works. Don't force me how to use this new fangled, when it's literally like more efficient and a lot of people use it and it would make her job so much easier. But she's like, nah, I don't need that new fangledy dangledy stuff. I'm so glad my dad isn't like that. Yeah, like, please God, learn something new. That's what I'm saying. That's why, like, that's part of the mantra here, chat. You're always learning. Never stop learning. Never be afraid of change. Like, shit's always shifting. Get off your ass. Roll with the punchies. Yep, and I have my admin diploma and I can't get a job because retired admins are taking some of the jobs where I live, and I'm like, hello, I put my resume in, I have great experience references. Anyway, yeah. My grandma is bad enough, so I'm glad it's not a generational stubbornness curse. She's got enough stubbornness for the rest of us. Beep beep. Yawns for everyone. Gotta let that go. I know, there's always that one thing in the back of your head where just like, grrr.
Tiny Bubbles 2005 said, hey,
Hey.
Twitch is finally working for me again. Perfect timing too. Evening turned bad, but hey, the fried chicken turned out great.
Yay! Fried chicken, hype. Fried chicken. Yeah, Bubbles is on YouTube for a while. Okay. Now we just need to plug this into those, and I think we'll be set. Can I? Oop. Okay, let's see how that looks. Guess we'll have to see. We'll have to make his body a little wider because I just realized you can't really see it when it goes off the screen earlier. Hopefully you hear something back. I have my medical terminology courses. I'm just waiting. Girl, it's exhausting. Good thing I don't need the job. Jesus. I don't know what I'm gonna do for a job, but slash when, I'm just gonna throw things at the wall till something sticks. Like so much spaghetti. It do be like that sometimes. You have to treat your life like a spaghetti. It's interesting because I could have swore you had like a job this whole time, but I guess you were kind of like talking of past like credentials and career stuff. Interested as you are in metal like me, I feel like you'd like it. Or as 100 entry medicine. Also, if you send me music, I'll take once. Alright, so we got the butterflies and fries. Doing a little dance, which, hee hee. Okay. Oh my god, what happened?
This just in, help.
Well, I'm enjoying the butter moths and fries. Yeah, they're just flying around. The last I saw was the moths. So we went on a whole thing about fries and food and like what our favorite types of fries were for a bit. You'd have to watch the VOD to kind of like capture, because I kind of lose the map of the organic conversation path. That's hilarious. Yeah, we're crazy. But now that we have all that, I think we can actually move on to some coloring, so that way it looks more substantial. Whether they're following the motion of Wade's wheel. Yeah, they're on the same layer as the wheel, that's why. They're going wheel crazy. Unintended. The caked up moths. Yeah. So the moths came up because Danny was dealing with 4 moths, and I was like, alright, we're drawing moths. And, but someone actually did say, like, caked up moths. I was like, well, we gotta draw those. It was too hilarious.
Ads over. Yay.
Yay. Epinephrine, adrenaline, also known as epinephrine. Ah, I see. That makes sense. That makes so much sense. Okay, let me isolate you and isolate you. Oh yeah, everything's crazy now. We're getting more so crazy. Gonna dance the night away. Gonna dance the night. Gonna dance the night away. Did you know almost squished Ember into a little pancake this morning? She rolled over in her sleep and I was trying to wake her up. Oh no! Kitty was like, ah! Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It's like, girl, you squishing the kitty. And it was like, hell, giant human. Yeah, the guy's like, ah! Let me out. It's the final yawn down. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Brr boo boo. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Girl, I'm already in bed. All right, Grandma. That's late for me. It's midnight here. Oh, okay, Grandma. We'll turn the TV off and lower the lights down so the candlelight doesn't disturb your dream factory. Roll my eyes. Roll a natural 20 on those eyes. Hey, Tito's Tabletop. It's been a minute. How you been? How's life been treating ya? Bish? Not so sorry now, are ya? Locking up the nursing home already? Yep. The alarm doors have been activated. So the dementia ones don't get in trouble. Lord. Did Home Depot Gandalf get out again? I'm Gandalf! Ah! Alright, Grandpa. You're Gandalf. Pat, pat, pat. Not great, but it's okay. Been lurking though? Oh shoot. I'm sorry they're not great. If you want to talk about it, as long as it's not like super serial, we're down to listen. I told Chad about my plumbing woes today, and they sucked beans. Not Chad, the tale of woe. I mean, if they're down to suck beans, they're totally welcome to. I will not get in the way of their bean sucking dreams. We had this whole thing about yuck and yums and all that, so. There go my beans of dreams. Why'd I read that backwards? There go my dreams of beans. Oh well. These beans are made of dreams. I'm asking the same thing? Well, you'll get the same answer. I don't know. Alright, maybe we should try to convince every grandpa they're Gandalf. It could be fun. You're right. It's pretty depressing. I won't bring the vibes down, but that's life. I have a pretty good one. Okay. Fair enough. And a lot of people will respectfully like stay silent because they don't want to be the downer of the crew for the day. And not every day is going to be a good day. That's one thing I feel like I haven't said in a hot minute, is like to acknowledge that, you know, not every day is going to be a good day. Sometimes you're just going to have a shit day, and that's okay, man. Like, not every day has to be smiles and sunshine and rainbows and butt moth. Gandork? Exactly what you mean. My mom used to work in a senior living when I was in high school, so I also did my community service hours that required to graduate high school there too, and so I saw some things. Yeah, it's regulations on senior living have, well, let's just say the pandemic opened a lot of people's eyes. Because it was just like, well, that's part of the reason why Andrew Cuomo didn't win the Democratic primary in New York. Because fuck that guy, for one. But two, he also killed Grandma. Allegedly. Asshat, as he deserved, yeah. I'm tired, alright? I'm allowed to say weird things. An old soul who's young at heart. Aw. That's the spirit. Okay, I think I'm happy with the cleanup so far. I don't even know why I drew the mouth. Like, it's just there for me. You won't ever see it because it's going to be forever behind the steering wheel. Oh, that's one thing I do need to check. I have to make sure it's centered on the new wheel. I don't think it is. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, I gotta move those moths somewhere else. They're interfering with my... Or I can just disconnect it from the sketch real quick. Oop, there we go. Alright, let's see here. Oop. There we go. Alright, so it's not perfectly submitted. I'm so happy he lost that I'm not an American. Yeah. A lot of people overseas, like I've heard people in London happy that like he didn't win, that Mondani did. It's pretty awesome. Pretty amazing. Who didn't win? Lander, Cuomo, pretty much everyone except Mamdami. Like, long story short. Oh, Blay, yeah, that sexual assaulting POS. What was it called? The Democratic Establishment. Millions of dollars in endorsement by, like, regulars in the field, and everyone was like, no. I don't know how to say his name. It's like kumquat, but with an O. I don't even really identify as socialist, to be honest, but I love how Mondani has been going by his campaign. Yeah, it's genuine. He really electrified his base. He made himself like visible to the people. He asked questions that concerned those who were out there. He went out. He pounded the pavement, man. He literally made himself visible. Whereas everyone else stayed home and didn't really, kind of like spewed the same old shit. Both Mondami and Lander, like went to immigration courts to, like, you know, shout at the ICE officials for being pieces of shit. He did a polar plunge, yeah, in Coney Island. He was just like, sploosh in a suit. Bro can speak for 4 or 5 languages. Yeah, that's right. He did Pakistani, he did Spanish, I believe he did Indian, I forgot what else. Indeedy do, Daniel. They'll try. I think I want to make his head jerk more. More jerkiness. Do 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 do. To use this emote, man. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. The whole idea is just to make it silly. It also gives me some hope. I'm ready for younger politicians. Same. I'm tired of listening to the Crypt Keeper tell me how my life is, like, fine as it is. Some of us don't mind change, damn it. But anyway, this too shall pass. I'll be a New Yorker and stuff. And this happening, I don't know. Feel however the heck you want. It's interesting. You adding another addicting game, curls? I am. Wait, what? I remember when Wade took us on a car rides as Elmo. I do remember the days when he was having fun jingle keying chat with whatchamacallit. When he had the snap camera filters on. He's like, yay! Elmo and car! Avocado too? Yeah. Y'all know. Y'all better know. I've been there for years, man. And we thought the politicians were old. Let's see. I love those filters. They were fun. Squeeze. I'd rather not. I'm afraid what kind of grandma juice will squeeze out. Oh my gosh, frog jump scare. Frog jump scare. Cerully. What? You take that back. Okay. I'll get the towels. I'll share a picture. I'm younger than you, bitch. Okay, Grandma. Jeez. I... Should have like an overcorrection on the heads. It's more like secondary action. Okay. Should I put that on a secondary? Ooh. Getting groovy, baby. I'm gonna call you Grandpappy Ceruly from now on. Sure, but I won't pay attention. Like, huh? What? Did you hear something? No, nothing important. Grand Knight Ceruly. Grand Master Ceruly to you. Hi, puppy. No, we're not doing that. Shared a picture of the frog. It's probably the size of a baseball right now. Baseball frog. Let's see. Baseball frog. That is definitely a big old froggo. Just turned around to see the dude staring at Obi. Listen, you call me Grandma, I call you Grandpappy. I don't know. There's different connotations involved. Sorry. Not gonna happen. Alright. So let's see. What's moving independent? That's not good. Hold on. Oh, I see. Will it still move? Find out, baby. Let me find out, baby. It still moves independently of the thing that see what. It's so crazy. Only a name. I mean, you can say that, but like, it's not gonna come off like that, you know? It's not gonna come across in the way you hope. Okay, let me just color it and we'll call it there. Really need to update this. I'm only kidding.
Are you though?
Oh, anyways, because it's weird. Yes. Yes, it is. Trust me, I am. Okay. What? Hell, how's there already a circle here? That's weird. What? Wait, hold up. Huh. That's very strange. It's not even the side of it of any other. Huh. That's weird. Anyway. Boop. I didn't know what that's about, honestly. Question. Here we go. People in Waste Chat say good boy to him, and I physically cringe.
Take a sip, you donut.
Did they give him a treat?
No, it's time for stretchies.
Hold your fucking horses, y'all. Alright, stretchies. Jesus Christmas. Fuck you! I'm really proud of the beating the dead horse animation. That was a complex animation. Like, to make that one come alive like I did. I'm glad. I mean, it sucks it's like behind a tier 2 or tier 3, I can't remember, but when you do have access to it, it's really nice. Says tier 1? Oh, okay. I could have swore like it was like a higher tier. I need to stop by Ryan's stream sometime. I've just been so fucking busy like doing garage shit that like I don't have my usual like afternoon time to chill. If it's not even like that, it's the deck stuff too. So, and usually he's live when I'm outside doing shit, and by the time I get in, I'm not in the mood to sit and watch a stream. It was tier 3 at one point, but I don't remember when he changed it. Ah, okay. Maybe it was just like so popular that he was just like, you know what? It's Because people like it so much, I'll make it more accessible to the masses or some shit. I don't know what his reasonings are. Oh, that's what I needed. Yeah, it's the beard. God damn it. Anyway. I'll change it later, it's no big deal. That looks good. Okay, now for his bodacious bod. It's Wade. Alright. Now let's see how it looks all together. It's fun looking. I think I'll have to like add something to like have it distinguished from his face. The steering wheel looks a little hidden. So that's fun. Even without the arms, it's kind of like Rayman-esque. That's so cute. You know. Alright. That's when you hit 10k subs at one point. Oh, was that an unlock? That makes sense. A lot of his emotes are top tier. Well, I don't mean to brag, but I do seem to make some pretty good ones for him. Reminds me of Ace Ventura Pet Detective for some reason. Oh, well, yeah, because there's that one part where he's exaggerating driving, and they're on a smooth ass road, and he's like, you know. It's in When Nature Called. I'll let Jim carry him. Yeah. Like a glove. Hey ho, chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, we love you. Like chitty chitty bang bang. He's like ah, chasing him in a goddamn monster truck. Like he's like running from vehicle to vehicle, looking into the windows of the safari jeeps, and he runs around the big old truck and is like, hooray, you know. Away. There's something on the way. There's something on the way. Promise Jim Carrey together both make comedy great. I don't think they've ever been in anything together. As popular as those two are, like not even in an animated feature of anything. I don't know if like it would have been too much. Cause like they both bring their like physical comedy and voices to an 11, so them together would have been like, they would have competing for like interest. I don't know if they would have like constructively like amplified the performances, or if it would have been just it might have been so much it loops back around, you know. Jim Carrey's buddy in human form, you know. They both ad-lib, yeah. The director would have been like, okay, goddamn. I was like, that's it, cut! There's probably a reason for it. Or maybe Jim Carrey didn't really like the comedy that Robin Williams made, or maybe Robin Williams didn't care for Jim Carrey's physical comedy. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe Hollywood said, like, nah, we don't need both of them in one thing. Like, they go by the tried and true formulas of what makes a comedy film work.
When's the last time you blinked?
No. It was for sure that, yeah. Studios do like to stick to shit that they know works. They're too afraid. That's why I like A24. It's such a good, such a cool studio. Independent, willing to try shit. Oh. Like, will I watch each and every one of them? Maybe no, but I like that they throw shit out there that makes me go like, damn, now that's cinema. Oh, I should have asked Mama, what was her name? Bear? The film person who rated me yesterday. Hold on. Mama Buckle. That's it. Should have asked Mama Buckle if she liked A24 films. I feel like I'd be surprised if we would have said no. Quiet, you. I remember all the quotes from Ace Ventura and any Robin Williams movie that was
Ads
comedy.
over.
I
Yay.
watch them so regularly, that's why. They're good shit. Really good shit. Okay. Well, chat, we've done the coloring. Unless there's something y'all want to tell me before we go. It's been an absolute pleasure hanging out with y'all here tonight once again. Thank you for yet another kick-ass supporting stream. Y'all make these days... you make these days something even... Like, me as the streamer, I look forward to hanging out with all of you. So, hats off to y'all for making this such an amazing space. That's right, y'all are why the streams are amazing. Never forget that. Next 500 years of English British history. I take it all back. The British are coming. Anyway, hence why I keep coming back. Yeah. I say it to my mods. I say it to... by the way, I don't know when it happened, but we've already crossed the threshold for making it into the Plus program for June. We're kind of in a... I don't know what it's going to be. Like, I don't want to count my chickens before they're hatched and all that. We do have 4 days left, but... I'm gonna see if it reaches the natural average that we usually hit per month, but if it stays as is, it might be one of the lower months so far, which is fine as long as it goes over 100. That's great, but we'll see. We'll see. I think we're doing great either way. If we can hit it for you, yeah. But so far, y'all do fantastically. Thank you very much. Let's see. So Friday, Saturday, I'm gonna take off. I talked to Pat. He says he's down to like play some Dune on Sunday. So we'll just relax. Y'all can watch me play some Dune and the background noise to kind of ease yourselves in. It won't be the usual supermarket simulator, but you know, I like to mix shit up, and I enjoy gaming with my friends if I can make time to do so. So that is what I'm gonna do. Though Pat has told me I need to do a tutorial first so I can like get the game out the gates without boring y'all with all the details. And that'll be it. Thank you to Deep Sea Homer for the amazing raid earlier. And was there anyone else? The raids? No. Just the one. Alright, it's been a pretty easygoing one. Not a bad stream, I shall say. Let's find someone raid and then I'll see you guys next. Danny wants to see the moths again. Alright. Frickin' hell. Where are they? Boop. There they go. I'll reattach them. Boop. Alright. And away they go. Whee! Alright. Let's find someone to heckin' raid. Oh! We can do our usual Julie raid after an art stream. Those are fun. You always get a Heinz commercial for Thai-inspired sweet chili. I mean, I'll try it. It just seems strange. Anywho. Ah, god damn it. Get out of here. Freaking Chrome. Almost pressed the stop streaming button. Whoa. Careful now. Help. Oh. You weren't asking for help. I looked over right when I saw the word help. Y'all be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here as always. Thank you for the financial support. Thank you for sticking out through the ends. And it's a pleasure meeting all the new peeps. And I hope y'all enjoy the fresh Wade emotes when they finally drop in a few more weeks. A few more months maybe, because at this rate. Oof! I feel like it'll go faster once I get Gabs complete, because I'm trying to push those out. Wade will probably forget about him. Well, no, he does tease me going like, are they still relevant? Like, does it matter the ones we chose anymore? And so, yeah, I get it. I get it. I wasn't quick to draw. Anyway, join me on the raid. For Julie. Go say hi, give her some hearts, give her some love, give her some Swaggles, beans, and cheeses. And I'll see you on Sunday. Heck yeah. Y'all are the best, chat. I appreciate the hell out of you. Good night, Mara. Sorry, girl. Danny. Ryu. Curls. Am2. Kenny. Wolflink. Jet. Lulu. Alicia. Anyone I may have missed? Sorry if I didn't see ya. Kenny Medicine. I think I said your name. Anyway, here we go. Woohoo! And then we enter the stopping time. Be sure to like and subscribe on the YouTube side. Yay! Love y'all. Thanks for watching the VOD.